So anyway, he looks at me and he starts telling me that I'm pretty, that I got so many beautiful eyes, like all 7 of them are looking beautiful. And I was just shocked because no one's ever told me that. I've never felt more seen in my life. Well, Afterlife, I don't know what we are. Anyway, he told me I looked pretty.
And then he starts twirling my hair and I start getting a little flustered. And then, oh God, hold on girl, there's somebody here. Welcome to the in-between, your last pit stop before your eternal afterlife. Be it upstairs or downstairs. Please have a seat. How are ya? Do you remember anything? Lovely. Do you remember anything after that? Closer to your death, maybe? Yes, you're dead. I'm sorry for your loss. Do you remember dying or not? Try harder. What's the last thing you remember? A walk on a frozen lake, huh? Sounds hazardous. Let me guess, the ice starts cracking? A lucky guess. What happened next? And you fall in. How could this happen? And you drowned in the icy water. Tragic. Wait, don't you humans have a whole PSA about weak ice? It was like animated and there was this little bear at the end and the bear says in this really scary voice, "Beware, weak ice." Haven't you seen that? No? I guess that did only air in Finland, huh? Are you sure you're not Finnish? Still no? Suit yourself anyway. You were walking on the ice and you fell and drowned. Is that how it went? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Why were you on the ice anyway? Adventure? You were walking on thin ice for adventure? It's not the dumbest death I've had to process, I'll give you that much. There's been much dumber deaths than this. Oh, jeez. How old were you? All right, way before your natural time, I see. And were there people with you? Of course there were. How was life before you got onto the ice? Were you happy with your life in general, or? And how deep would you say that unhappiness ran? Okay, I'll jot that one down as potential subconscious desire to die. So, let me get this straight. You drowned, accidentally self-inflicted, backed by a potential subconscious desire way before your natural lifespan, because you were showing off to your friends? Did I get everything right? You can argue that with the next guy whose job it is to actually care. I'm just here to write the summary of what happened. Here's your death report. Now, from the corridor, go left until the end of the corridor and knock on the first door on the right. It's got the big stain in the corner. You'll know exactly which one I'm talking about. The devil there will go into depth about your mental state and will tell you where to go next. Thank you for dying. Please don't come back. Sweetie, you can go now? We're done here? Yeah, I got people waiting for me. You can go. Yeah, if you need extra help, you can go talk to the secretary. She's a lot more friendly. I'm so sorry you had to wait. So as I was saying, he starts twirling
My hair, right? That was the last thing I talked about, right? Is he was twirling my hair. Okay, so he was twirling my hair, and all of a sudden, he then starts rubbing my legs underneath the table with his. It felt so romantic, and I don't even know how this even happened, but then all of a sudden, he just starts grabbing my neck, and